Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks control the tap. To Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Portland's got it. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. McCollum to Covington. It's Lillard for two. Not going down for him this time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. Another follow, still no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Doncic looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lillard to Covington. Damian Lillard. And scores on the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Screen coming. Doncic. Robert Covington sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beyond the arc for three. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Richardson guarded by McCollum. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Josh Richardson trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Trailblazers take over. Sizing up the defense. Lillard to McCollum. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. C.J. McCollum. C.J. McCollum. Missed his first. That one goes.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Has a chance. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Lillard for 2. It's no good. Great defense. Richardson Robert Covington snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Lillard to McCollum.
That's me. I got ball.
To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic to Richardson. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. To Covington. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Richardson. Had a chance, but it's no good. Lillard to Cantor. Kristaps Porzingis pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Cantor to Covington. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Doncic. A pass stolen by Portland. Lillard to Cantor. And it's Cantor. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Porzingis. Robert Covington rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Short jumper misses. Lillard to Covington. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Doncic to Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Hardaway. Porzingis to Richardson. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs.
Watch that cutter.
Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To McCollum. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. McCollum shot off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Goes to the left side. McCollum. He made his first effort, but not that time. Hardaway guarded by McCollum. Trey Burke. Off the mark. And Portland comes up with the rebound. To McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. McCollum to Covington. And it's Cantor. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Burke with it. Leads 4. To Richardson. And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. To Cantor. Defense making the ball handler work. Covington to Cantor. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Old school equals high percentage.
Burke with it. Lead is 2. Gets it in the right corner. Hardaway. Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. Can't connect from in close. Oh, and a putback.
Now, while everybody was staring at the fly of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Count the basket inside.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dallas has it. To Hardaway. A pass stolen by Portland. Hood. To Anthony. To McCollum. Here comes the screen. Anthony to McCollum. Fires the 3, and C.J. McCollum, zero hesitation, knocks down the 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Screen coming. Hardaway, guarded by Carmelo Anthony. And he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Number 2.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Anthony. Hood. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. To Brunson. Has a chance. And the rebound taken in by Giles.
I'm on D.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Trey Burke matched up with Carmelo Anthony. 19-footer at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Blazers in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Here comes the screen. The shot, almost. To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Doncic. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Portland ball. Lillard to Rodney Hood. Takes stock of the floor. Hood to Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Lillard. Short jumper won't go down. Doncic. Oh, pass stolen by Portland. To Rodney Hood. To Lillard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Damian Lillard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw's good for Lillard. The Blazers add one more to their total. Doncic to Brunson. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
Lillard to Anthony. From the painted area, won't go down. Screen coming. Brunson to Luka Doncic. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Brunson. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Dallas with the possession. Doncic to Brunson. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. To Anthony. The screen sets him up for two.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Here comes the screen. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, don't see the read, be the read.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
To Anthony. Portland down to 4 to shoot. To Anthony. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Carmelo Anthony. Zero hesitation as he knocks down the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
To Anthony. Mavericks with the possession. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Anthony. Powell with the rebound. Brunson. A pass stolen by Portland. Won't go. Brunson to Luka Doncic. To Richardson. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Josh Richardson. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lillard to Anthony. Lillard hits the trifecta.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Out of bounds. Last touch by Robert Covington. Shot from the lane won't go.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Lillard to Cantor. And it's Cantor. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Here comes the screen. Doncic to Brunson. Down to 5 on the 24. That's a 24-second violation. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 3, CJ into the game for the Dallas Mavericks. Number 10.
Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good. To Brunson. Porzingis to Richardson. Josh Richardson, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
That's me.
Nothing going here on that drive. Got it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Richardson to Brunson. Missed a wide open look. Trailblazers with the basketball. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Lillard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Luka Doncic. Porzingis to Brunson. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Lillard to Cantor. And it's Cantor above the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
KB, Kristaps Porzingis. With that, he's 5 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Portland has the ball.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to McCollum. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4.
Shot, box out.
McCollum with the shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Count the bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Let's go. Pick him up. You're on the island now.
Lillard to Cantor. Covington to Lillard. Here comes the screen. It's Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good. Kristaps Porzingis tips it. Dallas owns the basketball to Porzingis. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. McCollum to Rodney Hood. To McCollum. Gets a look. Can't hit. Can't connect. Tough shot. Well defended. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. He'll let one fly from half court. That's it for the first half. The Mavericks have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Mavericks have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks. The Trailblazers aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Kristaps Porzingis tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Curling inside. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Porzingis. You've got to get that one to go. To Lillard. Covington. Deep two there, won't go. To Richardson. To Luka Doncic. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Luka Doncic at the line. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Portland's got it. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. McCollum, deep left corner. Portland has 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good.
Pick up.
Doncic to Richardson. To Porzingis. Has a look. And he scores on the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Lillard to Covington. Screen coming. McCollum to Covington. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. From long range, well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And it's McCollum who grabs the rebound. McCollum into the front court. His guys down 3 to Covington. McCollum. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Oh, he blocked it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Look at a push. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Luka Doncic. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Trailblazers take over.
Give me stairs. It's coming. Give me stairs.
McCollum to Rodney Hood.
You got that.
Probing the defense. Kristaps Porzingis swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Doncic to Richardson.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Porzingis. Robert Covington with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
C.J. McCollum trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic gets it in the left corner. To Porzingis. Doesn't get the bounce. McCollum with the basketball. His group now down 2. Doncic to Richardson. McCollum to Rodney Hood.
Cutter, coming through.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Dallas has it. Doncic. To Porzingis. And McCollum sneaks in for the rebound. McCollum into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Anthony, a shot, no good. To Luka Doncic. Porzingis. To McCollum.
Screen right.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. Gets it in the right corner. C.J. McCollum. That's off the side of the rim, short. Hardaway to Richardson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen.
Hey, feed me. I'm hot.
Kristaps knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Covington. Shot from the lane won't go. To Porzingis. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
It's Portland ball. McCollum. To Cantor. Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Porzingis with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
McCollum to Covington. And his Cantor above the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Porzingis. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Porzingis, a fundamental shot right there.
And this is what makes Porzingis so dangerous. He's got that length and those jump shots just like Kevin Durant, but he's way over 7 feet tall, and he's got that feathery touchdown low. Still want to see his game get a little bit more expanded with his low post moves.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Surveys the floor. Sizing up the defense to Porzingis. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
McCollum into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Josh Richardson able to recover with the block. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Anthony. Over to the right side. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 3 for 6 now.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. Draws the foul. And Porzingis will go to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Get it, shoot it again.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Anthony.
I got ball. Come on, you got to work around the screen. You killing me.
Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Porzingis. Almost unlucky bounce. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
to Rodney Hood.
Hey, watch this screen left.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Porzingis. Brunson. Has a chance. Shot won't go. To Anthony. Here comes the screen.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Brunson to Porzingis. Just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Anthony. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
And the finish, slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Uh-oh, you know you can't guard me out here. Right.
Screen coming. Portland has 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot by Carmelo. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. It's going to stay with Dallas. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Porzingis knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
That ends the third quarter. It's the Mavericks with the lead. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Rodney Hood above the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
To Porzingis. Here comes the screen. Has a look. And the rebound comes down to Portland. Lillard to Cantor. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tim Hardaway Jr. Substitution being made in this one. Lillard to Rodney Hood.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Runner's good there.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Lillard to Anthony. Here comes the screen.
I got your help.
To Lillard. For three. Off the iron. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Rodney Hood. Short jumper off the mark. Brunson. Here comes the screen. To Brunson. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Trey Burke. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Rodney Hood. 4-3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Robert Covington. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Doncic to Brunson. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Brunson forced that one. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beyond the arc for 3. And Boban there to take in the rebound. Brunson to Richardson. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Covington.
I don't need no screen. What's that screen?
5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. The follow won't go either. To Brunson. To Luka Doncic. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Trailblazers with the basketball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Doncic to Brunson. Another chance. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dwight Powell at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. McCollum with the basketball. Trailing by 15. And the finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Screen coming. Doncic. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
McCollum into the front court. Down by 15. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down to Covington. Fires the three, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Robert Covington with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 82%. And he knocks it down at the line. Brunson to Richardson. And it's a Blazer rebound. Portland has the ball.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
McCollum to Anthony. Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here comes the screen. Brunson to Luka Doncic. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Here's a chance from long range. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good. McCollum with the basketball. His guy's down 11. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Hey, switch that guy.
Brunson gets it in the left corner. To Brunson. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Time to shuffle things up. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Josh Richardson. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
McCollum into the front court. 14-point deficit. Reset here. Let's see what they do. McCollum. To Luka Doncic. Cashes in for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Portland's got it. To Anthony. McCollum to Anthony. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Brunson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Anthony. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Robert Covington snatching it out of the air. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Richardson. Cleans it up. Another follow. Stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
McCollum buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Robert Covington pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks. The Trailblazers didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
got yours. Go take mine. Go take mine. I got yours. I got yours. Good shot. Good shot.
Ball. I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Defense, let's go.
You got me.
Good read.
I got. Take. Go to mine.
Good look. I see you working on the game. Watch the shot.
Watch out.
Get the shooters. Watch the shooters. Get that's a big time finish.
I got him. Here we go. I got him. Here we go. Hit it.
Nah, that's a two, bro. That's a two.
Put a hand up in there.
My ball.
I got ball.
Take away both niggas' legs. You still got it.
I got ball.
All I need to do is get one in.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Hey, switch, I got him. Take away both of his legs. He still got it. Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
That's a two. Yeah, that's a two. Shot up. All the pressure, bro. Here we go. No, it's not. That's a two.